met a man for coffee this morning that came into my life when I was about 7, maybe 7 or 8, and he was my mother's second husband. He married my mother. They were married 27 years. He's down because of he's Billy Ray's dad. Billy Ray's battling cancer. Tough battle, but he's been down, spent some time, and I met him for coffee this morning. We had a great visit. We caught up on, I guess, probably 40 years worth of life that we've been, aware of each other, interacted a little, but we just sat and had coffee. But I finished reading Zechariah this morning, and I'll tell y'all the last 2 chapters of Zechariah, what kept jumping off of the pages at me is he says, on that day, this and this and this, and on that day. And I'm like, man, that day, that is going to be, that day is a day. And I just, it's just kind of, and I'll ponder on it all day today, because it's a big statement. There was so many things on that day. I circled every time it said on that day, and I can't remember. I counted them several times on that day, and I thought, man, well, what is that day? There's been a lot of those that days, and there'll be more of those that days, but there is a that day coming when Christ will come, and those that are asleep in Him will come up out of the grave and be reunited with their souls and spirit. And I mean, on that day, it's like, whoa. So I don't know. I've just finished. The older I get, the more I guess this morning reflecting, talking with Francis about the last 45 years and life and things and stuff we've both lived through and stuff he's lived through. And he's buried one son a few years ago, and now he's got another son fighting for his life. And he's like, man, there's no parent, it's not good. No parent should have to do it once, much less twice. And he's just really, we just had a great visit. It made me just start thinking more and more about that day and how great that day will be. And how great that day was when I accepted Christ, and how great that day was when I surrendered to Christ, how great that day was when I was baptized in the Spirit of God, that day that I fully surrendered and was apprehended by Christ, how good it was on that day that just the devil lost grips and areas and dominions and territories in my life. That day wasn't, all those that days wasn't pretty, or they sure weren't easy. All those that days they were some, but without that day, you don't really aren't able to look forward to that day. And I'm looking forward now to that day when my heart is full of peace, to that day when my heart is full of joy, to that day when I'm with my Lord. Anyway, I don't know what kind of day you're going to have, but I want to make today a that day. I want that day, at the end of today, I want it to say that day was a good day. I hope y'all do too. God bless.